So for this last assignment, we are going to draw a figure. I'm going to start by using those same measurements, those 8 heads, and just sort of marking out little marks where I know the waist is, the pelvis is, the knees go, the feet, things like that. And then I'm going to start drawing that plain alien-like figure that we drew the very first time. I'm going to maybe draw my figure doing something. So I put a hand on her hip, and then I just am drawing the basic outline of my figure first. It's easier for me if I do that, and that way I know exactly where the clothes are going to go. If I try and do the clothes first, it doesn't really make sense to me in my head, but that's not to say it won't make sense to you in your head. This is just the easiest way for me. After I've done uh, with my figure, now I'm going to go in and add her clothes. So this is where it's kind of fun for me, like to decide what my person is going to wear. I'm having this girl wear a long skirt, and after I add in where her clothes are, then I'm going to erase all of her figure underneath it. So now what I'm going to do is go back over my lines, darken them up, shade where I need to shade, and add folds where I think the fabric would need a fold. Especially if it's one of those pleated skirts, then I know kind of where, if she had her hand on her hip and kind of her hip out a little bit, I would know where that skirt was falling. But guys, you could draw jeans and they could be super baggy jeans. This person can be from your imagination, or if you want to look up a picture, then I'm fine with that. That's no problem to me. If you guys want to draw looking at a picture, I just want your measurements to be right. That's what I'm looking for. I'm also looking to see that you are using folds somewhere in your fabric. You've got some sort of hands and shoes going on. And I'm not really too concerned about the face or the eyes. I gave my person, I kind of finished her off just a little bit so that she didn't look completely crazy like a mannequin or alien. And my girl is wearing just some booties, those little half boots. You can put whatever kind of shoes you want on your person. You could do boots, you could do flip-flops. If you're doing flip-flops, then you have to show the toes. So if I were you, I would draw some closed-toed shoes. So now I'm just shading in my figure and finishing off a couple of details. I'm going to go in and just add some hair and just some basic face, just like a little basic face for her, nothing big. Okay, guys. Oh, also, I'm going to add a little shadow at the bottom so it looks like she's standing somewhere and not just floating in the sky.